Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel, University with Marie. I am Marie. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see who's in the house today, shall we? Hi, Wendy K. Thank you for joining. In and Noah Glow. Thank you for joining. Wendy K. Valerie, thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping in. I really do. Guys, thank you so much for continuing to stay subscribed to my channel. Talking so fast there. And the new members, thank you guys so much for becoming members of my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Today's topic is betrayal, guys. Betrayal. And first, I'm going to read the definition of betrayal first, okay? Let me go ahead and put it up there. Hey, everyone. Guys, please continue to like, subscribe, and share the content if you like, okay? Okay, 1 second here. Let me get the definition of betrayal for you guys so people can kind of understand what it is exactly. Okay, it says here, betrayal is when someone you trust lies you, cheats on you, abuses you, or hurts you by putting their own self-interest first. Okay? Betrayal is a loss. Betrayal is probably the most devastating loss a person can experience. Notice that I am using the term loss to describe the consequences of betrayal, guys. That statement is so true, guys. It really is. Now, betrayal just does not stop at being betrayed by a friend. Okay. You can be betrayed by your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, anybody. Okay. But, I've been betrayed. I have been betrayed, guys. So I'm going to touch on my situation of being betrayed. I had a good friend. Okay. Hello. I had a good friend, guys. I really did. I trusted this woman. We talked every day. Give me a second here, guys. Thanks, God, for being patient. We talked every day. We confided in each other. I confided in her. We've seen each other's kids. We just was ride or die with each other, right? And then I was what? Betrayed. I was betrayed. And the way that this particular person betrayed me is that they went to several other folks to quote unquote tell my business. You get it? The business that they thought they knew. Get it? They went to go spew my business. But guess what? Being the person that I am and the grown woman that I am, I never said one mumbling word of this particular person. I never told not one secret this person had, right, guys? That's how you know when you're being betrayed. When your secrets, your quote unquote secrets, they went and told the whole world. And here it is. And they are very aware of this, guys. I never said a word. I never said a word about anything that they've done, anything that they've shared. But I guess I could say I am a grown woman because I could be bitter and I could be ugly, just like they were when they betrayed me, right? I could be bitter. I could be ugly. I could tell the world what's really going on, couldn't I? Now, you might ask yourself, right? Why would this person do you this way? You would say, why would this person do me this way? I don't understand that. When you've never seen, not once have I told a damn thing about you, right? And I asked myself over and over again, like, what was the reason for it? What was the reason for it? And you've seen with your own eyes, University Marie never said a damn word. So I'm asking my chat, myself, what do y'all think I should do? Do y'all think I should spill the beans? Or do we think we should be grown about it and just keep it moving? Put a lip gloss, put your answers in there if you like. But that's how you know you've been betrayed, when a person that you have trusted, right, that you have confided in, ladies and gentlemen, and the first thing they did was go run and tell your someone who just didn't like you. Okay, all of your so quote unquote business. Now y'all know I can get ugly, and y'all know I can drag, but we are grown women. We have to be mature about things. And then again, I kind of double back and seeing that, hey, that child is kind of young there. Maybe that's what it is. But that was my situation, guys. I just wonder I wonder what would make a person betray someone who has only been nice to them, right, guys? You've only been nice to these people, right? You've kept every secret that they've had, right? And the first thing they do is go and tell all of your so quote unquote business. Hey. Let me look at the comments. Hey, Don, how are you? Hello, everyone. Let's see here. She said they like to accuse you of doing what they're doing, right? True. Hey, Jam, how are you? Hey, Wendy, she said, did you brag a lot about them to her? That makes women want to take best friend's girl, man, right? No, it wasn't about that. It was just an supposed honest friendship, guys. That's all. But guys, I'm not going to be that way at all, because you know what we say, guys, what goes around comes around, right? And you can be betrayed in numerous ways, numerous ways. It's not only with friendships, folks. It is through lovers, your spouse. If any one of you guys have a brief version of you being betrayed, put it in the chat if you like. I won't tell because I never told, man. She says here, Sharon Haynes said, don't be like them. You're better than that. Absolutely. Absolutely. But, and it's interesting because with us, good people, it's not traumatizing, but it's like I said, sometimes we have a tendency to be a little naive when it comes to other folks, because you think that these people that you confided in would never say a word about you. You think that they would hold it to their heart, right, guys? But guess what? It's real out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's real out here, and people will screw you over. That is just the real deal. They will screw you over. Know that. Don't be naive like I was. Don't do it. And it's sad that you can't trust anyone, right? It's sad that you cannot trust anyone. You know how sometimes you're feeling bad, ladies and gentlemen, and you just want to confide in someone that you're going through some things, right? You're going through some things. And what do? They go let the world know, and then they add fuel to the fire, and they add extra to it, right? Right? Let's see what the comments said. That was a question, Maria. I'm sorry. Let me go back, Wendy. I am so sorry. I said there were rumors going around. I said there were rumors going around about you. Probably is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Absolutely. There are, Wendy K. There is. Hey, Tawana. Go Hard Crew. How are you doing? Don Thomas, how are you doing? She said, that's messed up, Marie. Sorry you're going through that. Well, I've already went through it. But I've already went through it. And a lot of you folks probably have seen some of the things that are being said. No, none of them, not all of them are true. All of them are true. And to my faithful subs, you all know what I have been going through. You guys know what I went through. So no, not all of them are true. Like I said, they just added some things to it to make it look, what's the word? Salacious, right? Hey, Monique, to you, she said, remain a vault, Marie. They will eventually trip themselves, guarantee. Absolutely. And I am a vault. That I am. I am a vault. Do you guys think, put a lip gloss in the chat, if you think that these people that do betray you actually have a sense of, I would say, guilt? Maybe not guilt, but I should have done that. Put a lip gloss in the chat if you think that these people may feel that way. I honestly do think that these people feel that way. Because I'm naive to that. But I know now that people will turn on you. They would turn on you guys. So that's what I'm saying. That's with a friend. Okay. Hey, Alicia, how are you doing? Hello. That's why I've stayed away. A lot of these CCs are phony. Take your time and let people know, show you who they are. There's a lot of fake people on YouTube. You're absolutely right about that, guys. She is. Alicia's right. I'm so glad you're here with Alicia Valerie. She said, I confront my friend. Yeah. But, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have a tendency to feel, what is the word for it? Uncomfortable confronting someone like that. You know, and, let's see. Well, how can I put this? The first thing I like to do when I'm confronting someone is like, I need anger management. Oh, that's what I need, guys. I need anger management. Maybe a little bit of anger management there, because to confront them, you're so angry and you're so hurt by what these people have said and told other folks until you're just ready to what? Start windmilling, right? But we can't do that because we're getting older and we're getting wiser. And my mistake was not being wise enough not to confide in someone that you really don't know, right? You just try to, as a woman, you try to, hey, I need to vent, right? Have you guys ever called your friend and you wanted to vent and you vented, but then they took everything that you vented to them about and went and told Bozo the Clown or someone? I'm just saying, ladies, I'm saying that, I'm not saying that you cannot have a best friend, ladies. You cannot have a best friend, or you cannot have another female that you can confide in. I'm not saying that, but you have to be very leery, guys. You have to be leery, and you have to know these people like for years and years. And, maybe you need to know a little tea on them. So they won't say anything, even though I knew a little tea. Maybe you need to know a little tea on them just so they won't go and do that to you. Because my question is, what would make a person do that to you if you haven't done a damn thing to them? Right, guys? That was my question. Let's see what the comment says. Thanks, Alicia. I'm so glad you're hi. Kiva, how are you doing? Brown Sugar, especially in these YouTube streets, they don't trust no one. Right. I told you guys, had I known some of the things that were going on here on YouTube, I would have came in as an avatar. I really would have. I'm here alone with my kids, and sometimes you just want to be able to be free and, have someone to call and have someone to speak with, right? Kind of like a sister, right? But we really have to know and learn that, honestly, and it's sad to say, you cannot trust anyone. You cannot trust anyone. And I always say, what goes around, come around. What goes around, come around. And I will still hold this person's secrets to my heart. I will hold their secrets. But I just wonder, do this person ask themselves, she's never done anything to me. So why would I do that to her? Why did I do that? Right? So, ladies, a word of advice on here on YouTube or anywhere. Be leery of who you speak with. Be leery of, who you confide in, who you vent to. Be very leery. Because there are some demons out here, honestly. It is. You know how they say the devil comes with a smile? Every time. Let's take a look at the comments, shall we? She said, you don't need to listen to none of that stuff. We know it's not true, but it's still icky. Yes, it is. She's, hey, Sophisticated Break, how are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Oh my God, thank you so much. She said, I've just been sitting back watching you. Don't have to do anything. Karma's real. They are eating each other. Yes. I miss you so much, Sophisticated Break, y'all. Sophisticated Break is here. Oh, I saw COG as well. Thank you, COG, for coming. I miss you guys. I know you guys are members of my channels. Thank you so much. I miss you guys. I just wanted to know if you guys were doing okay. Hey, Monique. Hello. Let's see. Hey, Goodnight, how are you? She said, always watch your associations. How they talk to you about others is how they'll talk to you. You're absolutely right, Goodnight. I actually asked one day, do you really go that deep when you're, looking for something, or do you really go that deep? It shocked me some of the strength that folks would go through to do the dirt that they want to do. Because I was like, wow, you go that deep? It was just interesting to me that, wow, and I should have known right then that, okay, if you're doing these people like this, you would do me like that. I should have known. She said, hola, bellissima. Thank you. Hey, Shandera, how are you? Marie, over here looking good. Whatever's going on, you handle it like an adult. Unlike me, good for you. I love you. Thank you so much. Hi, thank you so much, Sharon Haynes. Thank you so much for the super check. I appreciate it. She said, knowing what I know today is 50-50. If you're lucky, you find someone that's kind. I'm from Texas, down here in Texas. And guess what? In Texas, we are all, folks walk by each other. It's not like, from what I understand here about New York, where you can be walking by each other and they'll just bump into you, don't say excuse me or say hello. Here, if you're walking past each other, every person, you're like, hello, howdy, how are you doing? That's how we do it here in Texas. But I understand in other places, it's different. Folks have, they can be a little mean there. But first, it was hurtful, okay, guys? First, it was hurtful to me. Sean, thank you so much. Hey, that girl, New York, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. First, it was hurtful to me, guys. Don't get me wrong. It was very hurtful to me. It was. Because then again, it's my fault. Because it's just my fault, I would say. I was hurt before. But then I got angry. I got angry because I was like, why would this person do this to me if I haven't done a darn thing to them, not one thing to them? It makes you wonder that people can just jump evil for no reason. Why, guys? They can just act ugly with you for no reason. This is my baby. He's here visiting. He's leaving the same day, y'all. Say hi.
Hey, who's Jam?
Jam, she's a subscriber. Thank you. Back up, sir.
My homeboy. My homegirl named Jam.
Let's see here.
Man, people be haters, man.
Yes, they do, son.
I just want to say, hey, teasers.
My baby saying hi, y'all. Let's see here. She said, I haven't had a best friend in 15 years. And I haven't either. It's just sad. It's just so sad, Somebody says, who betrayed you, Marie? Please spill the bills. We're not therapists, respectfully. A lot of folks know who did that to me. A lot of folks know who did that to me. For no reason. Even if if you were constantly here, like folks trying to, so where I want to use, trying to not defame me, but just talk about me, right? For no reason. And it's like, I can understand if I've done something to this person or these people, but I haven't. I didn't at all. They can not tell you one thing I've done to them, not one. Let's see here. She said, this is where I keep my circle small. Absolutely. And I have to learn how to keep my circle small. And a lot of folks on here, a lot of other content creators know me. They know I'm friendly. They know I'm outgoing. And a lot of them have warned me. A lot of the other CCs have warned me. But I would not listen. I was just like, oh, no, she's great. She's just the bomb. She's the shit. That's my girl. Wrong. She said, I agree. Let me read some of these comments here. Iman says, I agree and I love my friends, but there's one I don't tell any personal things to because I see how she tells her friends' business. You're right, Monique. You're right. Because I have seen them sneak and do little things and I never said anything, but I should have known then. Right, guys? Bees ain't loyal. I remain private. Women are the worst. Yes, they are. Hey, DJ Nashville, how are you? I love you so much. Thank you so much. I miss you, sophisticated, but I'm so glad to see you. Brown Sugar 74, I'm so glad to see you. Wendy K says, my dad used to say, you can trust somebody as far as you can. You can't trust nobody as far as you can throw them. He's absolutely right. And I'm an older woman. It's not like I'm a young chick. But again, when you're going through things and you're alone, you're alone and you're speaking to this person by phone, you're thinking like, oh, this person's so nice. She's so great. So wonderful. And then they just bite you in your ass every time, guys. They bite you right in the behind. Let's see here. I've learned, she said, I've learned I don't say anything I'm not willing to say out loud publicly, period. Yes, I've learned. Oh, yes, I've learned. Yes, I've learned. Hi there, Queen Tussle. Hello there. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I didn't even see that. Thank y'all so very much. Hey, it's just me and me. Thank you so much for joining. Done. That name, Lord forgive me. Thank you, DJ Nashville, guys. Anybody have any comments? Anybody want to come up and talk? I have to know you all, because please, we're virtual, you know. Thank you, Miss Marcella. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm going through the. Hey, Shannon, how are you doing? I miss seeing you. I really do. I miss you as well, DJ Nashville. I miss you as well. But I wanted to come out here and I wanted to. Hi, Vicky M. How are you? I want to come in here. I wanted to do this topic, implement this topic with different varieties, but I had to put my particular story, my particular y'all know I can't hardly think, my particular story out there of what happened to me. I had to do it because it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, how can you? I know things, I know things, but I refuse to say anything about it because I felt uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable to go out there and just spread the word. It does. She said, I guess bottom line is, how much more of this will you allow? I will not allow it. And it said, I talked to one other person on here privately. And I still have to watch what I say. And it's nothing against that person. I love that person to death. It's just that you have to be careful what you say or what you're going through. You cannot explain to anyone, tell anyone what you're going through. I'm new to YouTube. I was new to YouTube. That's why I came out to express myself. And no, you really, honestly, CCs and other folks, you cannot really do that on here. You can't. And I just didn't know it. I just didn't realize it. Hey, don't tell the people, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you. It stops here. Yes, it does. It stops right here. And I'm not going to wish any ill will, even though I wanted to initially. I did want to initially. I'm not going to lie. I did want to wish ill will initially. But I said, you know what? If I do that, then guess what? It coming with what bounce back to me, right? So let God deal with it. Mm-hmm. Like they said, it stops here. Now, they say I also have on here, it says, let me just pull it up here, guys. 1 second here. Because, it hurts. It does hurt. This is where the betrayal is, but this is it. It says, what to do when someone betrays you so that you can trust again. I don't know if I can do that right now. Okay, let's see what they say. 1 second here. I just don't know if I can do that right now. It says what to do when someone betrays you so that you can trust again. It says, get clear. Number 1 says, get clear. Okay. Number 2 says, make sure you have all the facts. Honey, I have them. But they thought they had them. Thank goodness I kind of twisted it a little bit there for them. Okay. Otherwise, honey, y'all would know where I live. Y'all would know where I am. Y'all would know all of that, guys, if I wouldn't have twisted things. It says, don't play the blame game with yourself. Didn't I just say I did that? Oh, well, right? Number 4 says, find ways to be grateful. Grateful for what? Grateful that no harmers came to us, guys, or what? Grateful for what? Okay, we got a bunch of comments in here, guys. Let me just come back here and then I'll go back to that, okay? Comments. Thank you so much, Sonny. So good to see you. Okay, this everyone's still saying hi. So we're going to go back to the what we can do, okay? What we need to do. It says, find ways to be grateful. I'm not sure what they mean with that. I guess they're saying grateful we didn't get hurt in the process. Grateful that it didn't hurt us financially, guys, right? I just want to know what we have to be grateful for. Okay, and the next, number 5 says, consider forgiveness as a choice. Consider forgiveness. I guess I forgive in my mind, but I just don't know if I can forgive with the heart. I'm sorry. Just not right now. I'm not going to be vicious or anything. I'm just saying that I just don't know. I just don't know. Because it was done for no apparent reason, right, guys? No apparent reason at all. The next one says, confront the betrayal. Lord have mercy. The next one says confront the betrayer. I wouldn't want to do that via phone. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't want to do that via phone. It would have to be, person to person with that. Yes, pretty big. It said, absolutely, Marie. That's what people want. They sit back and wait for you to have mad day. But again, maturity and grace. Now, mad day, you're right. Sophisticated brat, mad day. Now, I can understand if this person had a reason for mad day. There was no reason for mad day for this person, guys. This person just did this. No reason for mad day at all. She says, sorry. But again, maturity and grace, it's like grieving. It's a process of stages you go through. Sadness, anger. You're absolutely right, Brad. Y'all hear that? It is a process. You do get angry. You first initially get angry. You get so angry, and then next thing you know, you end up hurting. Like, wow, I just can't believe this person did this to me. I didn't do it to her, so why would she do it to me, right? Remember, forgiveness is for you. Yes, I will forgive. I will. Jim, I love that you and Valerie are so sensible, but still are fun. Yes, I love them so much. It says, I love listening. Life is so hard, and it feels good to just laugh. Right, it does. Feels good to just laugh. It really does. It just feels good to breathe, right, guys? To be able to, enjoy yourself. But a lot of times, it was to the point where I really couldn't enjoy myself on the lives hardly, because you never know what's been said or what's been, done. So, guys, try to ignore this type of behavior. Let's see if it says anything else, guys. Confront the betrayal. What do y'all say? I noticed that most of my teachers, they say, no, don't confront this person because, first of all, we're grown women. We're older women. Me and this person, we had great times, guys. This friendship it was mainly by phone, okay? It was mainly by phone. And like I said, I never told this person secrets ever. I never told this person secret ever. Ever, ever, ever. And to this day, I never told them this. And to this day, I never told their secret. Let's see here. I don't know. DJ, let's see. This is so important. Hold on. Let's jump in. This is so important. Thanks for having this discussion, Marie. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. Please, guys, everyone on here, please like the video if you do like the video. This is not a drag video or like a messy video. This is an actual video of content regarding betrayal. And I'm just telling you guys my story. I'm relaying my story, what happened to me here recently. That's all. She said, it shows forgiveness has done a lot for you, Marie. You seem to have a newfound joy and glow upon you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Could that be it? Could that be the reason why these folks are acting this way? You know how they say, I would believe that betrayal and jealousy are kind of conducive. Don't y'all think so? Kind of alike. What do y'all think? They kind of go hand in hand a little bit. Betrayal and jealousy, right? Because, my question is, what would make a person be so, not arrogant, but just ugly for no reason? It makes you wonder, why would a person do something like this for no apparent reason? Unless they enjoy this type of stuff, unless they enjoy this type of behavior, unless they enjoy the mess, unless they enjoy, unless they're just a gossiper, right? Right or wrong? She said, yep, go hand in hand, Marie. Yes, it does. Goes hand in hand. So my question to you guys, have any one of y'all been betrayed by a friend or a spouse? And you may not want to put it on here. I totally understand. Please don't, if it's deep, because guess what? You put it on here, somebody's going to run and tell. Somebody's going to run and put it out there in the universe for no reason. And folks, that you can tell, I'm learning that you can tell who's sincere and who is not. Yeah. And I speak to you, girl Marcella. She said the best thing is to forgive and move on. Jealousy is so serious, especially with people she said, especially with people like you and that not getting that shine. Right. I'm not getting that great of a shine, but we are working on it. We are trying to do positive content on this channel. Could it be that my content doesn't relate to other post content, than negative content or dragon content. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But again, there's no reason for someone to mistreat you or try to spread your business that they think they know to other folks. There's no reason for that, right? Especially if you were friends. You get it? She said, I think everyone has been screwed up. Oh, yes. Absolutely right, Valerie. Yes, that is correct. You even have, like, for instance, for an example, here on YouTube, there are certain CCs that get jealous of other CCs, right? They get jealous of other CCs, and what do? They start hating on them. They start falsely reporting their videos, right, guys? They start doing all kinds of stuff just to try to bring this person down for no apparent reason. Because what? Jealousy. So I do believe that jealousy and betrayal are conducive. They go hand in hand, as In a No Glow says. They do. Yes. Hey, Mika, how are you doing? Like I said, I speak to one person from this platform that I love very much, and I don't have that issue. Well, two people have the issue, but it's just sad that you have to watch what you say nowadays. You can't call a friend and vent anymore, right? You can't do that, ladies. You cannot do it, especially on here, rather. You cannot do that on here. So please, if you are venting or telling folks your business or trusting these people, a lot of these folks on here, don't do it. Don't do it. You can talk, cheese, hi, hello, how you doing, and goodbye. That's how y'all do that. Don't trust nobody on here. Nobody. Nobody. Don't do it. Don't do it. I love my subs. God knows I love my subs. I do. But as far as me calling anyone and venting or anything like that, it won't happen again, It won't happen again. But I do love my subs. I'll tell y'all now what I want y'all to know. That's just on period. Let's see. Mika, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for calling. Thank you for coming. Okay, so I told you my story about betrayal. You can be betrayed by a spouse. I had a girlfriend that I worked with. Her sister found out her husband was cheating with her best friend. Do you know what she did? She unalived herself in their home. He buried her and moved the other woman right on in. So, guys, don't let something like this betrayal lead you to something that traumatic, that egregious. Don't let it lead you to something like that, because guess what? You're gone, and he's moved on. He buried her and moved her best friend right in their house and married her. I don't understand how that woman can stay in that house. Honestly, I really don't. What do y'all think? She said, I have to know. She said, I have to know you over a year. You have always been the same person to me. Thank you, Nashville. Yes, Valerie, I am too. Let's see here. It says you can't be vulnerable. Folks will laugh behind your back. You can't. You can't be vulnerable. And I was very vulnerable. And you guys know what I was going through back then. I was very vulnerable. And yes, mental health is real, guys. It is. Y'all know that. It's real. Y'all see me not wanting to show my face or anything on here at one time. Wouldn't even want to come live. And then here it is. You're trying to vent. You're trying to, pour your heart out. I poured my heart out in some cases. And they went straight and did that to me and spread it all over here. This all on YouTube. See, isn't that sad? But I always believe, guys, what goes around, come around, and what happens in the dark, what comes to the light. One more time, y'all. What happens in the dark comes to light. So, friend, if you think that folks won't find out what's going on, they will. They will find out, because what goes on in the dark comes to the light. Every time. It does. She said, Marie, drop your link, please? Who is this? First of all, I need to know who you are before you can get in my chat. I'm sorry. Comes to light. That's right. Comes to light. She said, exactly, Marie. Most of the time you allow people to live rent free and upset you. Meanwhile, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. But folks are great at pretending, right, guys? They are great at pretending. I've seen her kids, she's seen my kids, and it's just, why? That's the only question I guess I can ask, right, guys, is why? Why? But what happens to me, guess what? I always say that, what happened to you? Full of face. Yeah. No shade. It will. Let's see here. Excuse me. Move up. Oh, that's Tosha. It is Tosha. I'm gonna drop my link and see if that's Tosha. She says, "Mom always told us not to say anything you don't want repeated." Well, guys, I was not. I left home at a very early age, guys. I did, so that's why. That's why I have like that. I did have motherly love, but I had to learn everything pretty much by myself. Okay, facts, Jam. That's right. Is that Tulsa? Oh goodness. Okay, y'all, we're gonna let Toe sign up in the stream, y'all, right? In the link. I'm dropping a link. Tulsa, is that you? Somebody stops here now. Oh my Lord. Let's see here. I'm gonna drop the link, guys. And like I said, it's just so sad that folks can do that. But who knows? I might just say one or two things. Let's see here. Here's the link, guys. Uh, Anyone have any questions or anyone have any knows of anyone? Put a lip gloss in the chat, guys. If you have been betrayed before, it is perfectly fine to say you've been betrayed. You don't have to tell us your story. Just put a lip gloss in the chat if you have been betrayed before. We don't need to know why you've been betrayed before, but if you have been betrayed before, put a lip gloss in the chat. Oh, that's awesome.
Hello, Marie.
Hey, Tulsa, how are you?
I'm well. Hello, teasers. And thank you for letting me on the panel.
Hi, teasers.
Yes. So I want to say thank you for letting me up. And I think that this is like a very great, important conversation that you're bringing up. And, with the ways to, cope or deal with betrayal, I feel like that was important as well. Just taking a step back, taking a deep breath, and really just observing the whole situation and even seeing, hey, did I do anything wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that this was a great topic,
Thanks.
great engagement.
I really appreciate you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And listen, no matter what anyone says, I know that, we get vulnerable and we get burnt out sometimes, but
Mhm.
let's think about the times that we didn't get burnt and we weren't able to help people.
Right.
So if you just think about that mission, I think that you'll be great. I don't think you need to dim your light, keep shining, you know?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, also.
Serious. I mean, if you really think about it, us as women united, we go hard. We have
Hmm.
so many things that we have in common, being moms, being running the house and making dinner and making sure everybody's straight. And, at the end of the day, sometimes we forget about mom. We forget about ourselves. So
Right.
start pouring into yourself a little bit more.
Yes, I have been. As you can see, I have been. I've been living it up. I've been living my
Yeah.
life, living it
And
up. So
continue, because it's definitely showing. Continue to keep pouring into
thank you so much.
yourself, and that's how
Thank you.
you're able to help us. But I didn't
Thank
want
you.
to, stay up too long. But if you wanted to engage or ask questions, do you do a question and answer?
Um, it depends on what's the topic. Right now, we're talking about
Yeah,
just
betrayal.
betrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
talking about betrayal.
betrayal.
Uh-huh. And,
Okay. So
I'm not sure if you've been betrayed before, but I have, and it didn't feel good at all. It didn't.
yeah. Well, I have as well, but one thing you just got to do is like we said in the comments, just forgive because
Hmm.
we're all forgiven daily, you know.
True.
And as long as we just have a forgiving heart, I think that we can get through anything.
True. Thank you so much,
And that's
Tulsa.
how I got through. So yeah, that's all I have on that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's such great advice. Thank you so much. Such great advice, guys. Such great advice. And it's so great for me to see other people who are saying forgive and move on, or don't worry about it. Just, move on. I like that. You may have someone, another person chat me like, get her, sick her, attack her, But my channel, it's grown folks on this channel. It's grown folks on this channel. And I really appreciate all of you for joining me. Like I said, I wanted the topic to be on betrayal, but I also wanted to tell you guys my story because I was hurt. I was hurt. Because I can like I said, I can understand if I did something to this person or if I said anything about this person, but no, it was just out of spite, complete spite. So why do some people do that type of stuff out of spite? Either it's jealousy, right? Either jealousy or mental issues, right? Guys. Yes, Mika. Let's see here. Who else is in here? Da, 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 da. Anyone? Oh, thank you guys for the lip glosses. I appreciate it. Anybody else want to talk about their betrayal story or have any gosh, what's the word I want to use? I'm sorry, y'all know I think very slow since the surgery. But if anybody else have anything else to say regarding this topic, please click the link. I really would appreciate it. I really am so thankful that you guys joined me today. But I had to kind of, get this off of my chest. At the same time, get my story off my chest, but touch on other factors with betrayal. So, yes, completely unprovoked. Yes, completely unprovoked, Mika. Completely unprovoked. And you know what? Some folks were telling me like, gosh, you bragged on this woman. You bragged on this woman. You had nothing bad to say about this woman. And look how she did you. And I don't think they were trying to make me upset about it. They were just saying that, stop trusting folks. Stop trusting folks. Yeah. She said, I've been betrayed by lots of women in my life, but it took me a while to see it, especially when it comes to the monetary things. Wow. I keep my circle small and I love it. Yes, Shannon. Absolutely. Be a boss, not a bossy. Be. How are you? Yes, Shannon. And it's not like I say, you can be betrayed by financial with a financial aspect, like your banker. Your banker can screw you over, right? Look at Wendy Williams, allegedly, right? Or your family member can screw you over with your financial, with your funds, right? Let's see what else. I did write a couple of things down where you can be betrayed at. Besides my little old story, a coworker can screw you over. Go and run and tell the boss some bush. That happened to me as well. I ran with this girl every day at work. We were like, she was my work spouse, okay? We were both in the accounting department. And she didn't like her team. You know what she did to me? She didn't like her boss. So she bragged on me to the boss so the boss can pull me. And this woman was, oh my gosh, she was uphill. She was uphill. She was, but that wasn't the only thing she did. She did just, did a lot of negative. She talked a lot of negative shit. For no reason. Jealous. Wearing me every day. We ate lunch every day together, guys. So, just watch us around. Like I say, the evil ones come with a smile, guys. They do. She said, it's hard for me to forgive, but one door closes and another one opens. Absolutely, Wendy K. I said, hey, Marie. She said, I'm fine. Love getting ready to eat. Yes, I'm hungry too, guys. I have not eaten today. But Starbucks coffee. Valerie. So, Valerie, let me know. I'll send you a coffee. That coffee, baby, it's getting me fat as hell. That Starbucks white chocolate mocha is blowing me the hell up. I better stop drinking it. Now I don't even want to drink regular coffee, guys. I don't. Just don't. Anyone else have anything that she said? Thanks for having me and discussing this topic and focusing on the future. No problem, Queen Toes. So I was thinking that maybe it was some kind of, like troll name or something. She said, the fun answer is to say, stop their ass down. Stomp their ass down. Right? This is Kat Nunya, guys. She said, the fun answer to say, stomp their ass down. But the truthful, best advice is simple. Don't feed the demons. And she said, don't feed the devil and his demons. Absolutely, Kat Nunya. And it just makes me wonder, though, guys, this is the last point I'm going to make. It makes me wonder if they feel bad about what they did. Do they feel bad about what they did? Do y'all think she felt bad about what she did? Put a lip box in the chat if you think that this person felt bad about what she did, that she felt bad, considering that I never did anything to them. Put a lip gloss in the chat. You think they felt bad? Oh, Valerie said, venti latte, one Splenda, extra hot with an extra shot. Hello. Mine is a triple venti white mocha, extra hot, extra white chocolate shot, fill to the top, extra whipped cream. Good morning. I love it. She said, nope. Oh, my goodness. Let's see here. She said, it also can be spun differently. Example, being accused of betrayal hurts, but eventually, as long as you know your truth and God, it's all good. Yeah. But I'm not accusing anyone. It's been done. It has been done. She says, me too, Mika. I missed the story you told our wine, and no problem at all, Shannon. I really want to thank all you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Look at Valerie. Yes, Valerie. We have to get together at Starbucks, guys. For the members, guys, we're supposed to do a live tonight, but you know what I want to do? I want to do like a Pictionary, right? I need to get one of those huge tablets or whatever you want to call it, drawing board, and I want to do Pictionary. What do y'all think? Pictionary will be so fun. Members, I'm going to put a post up on the community tab so y'all see it and let me know if you guys agree. I think that would be fun. I just think it would be fun, But yeah, I just want to know, do you think this person actually felt guilty? Like a little bit of guilt? Knowing that they did this for no reason? No idea who you're speaking of, but no, these people never feel bad about their ish. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's sad. Because I know I would. Unless you've done something to me. And if you have not done anything to me, no, I wouldn't do that. No. So, guys, I really appreciate y'all joining me. Anyone else have anything to say? Any comments? Any questions? I just came on today to speak. The content today is about betrayal. I thank you guys for joining me. I need all of you guys to hit the like button. Hit the like button. And I'm going to try to come on more often, guys. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes I don't come on because of some of the, the things that have been discussed or, like I said, they twisted a little bit. Sometimes I just don't want to come because of that. But then, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown woman. So it's time to move on and move up and move on, right? She says, some not happen unless another is under, right, Jam? And Jam, Valerie, all of y'all are so wonderful. Y'all are so wonderful. The reason why I say y'all are wonderful is because you guys never try to ask me anything, never try to bring any of that negative shit over here to my channel. None of it. And I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. I thank you guys so much. Everyone hit the like button. She said, a real one will at least offer you an apology, whether you accept or not, right? Oh, they're not going to do that. Not right now. Anyway, not right now. Sonny, I'm so glad to see you. Guys, please check out Don't Tell People. Tell people. Please check out, speak to your girl, Marcella. I love her channel. She has you all into it, right? Oh, you know what else I was thinking about doing, guys? While we're winding down, I was thinking about for my members, maybe mocking a couple of people, right? If you look back at my old videos, you'll see where I mock a lot of CCs and stuff like that. I say, well, maybe if I mock some people, maybe they can get the answers and then, win the prize that way. Norris Tony, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Norris Tony, I need you to drag on. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Norris Tony, for joining. Check out Norris Tony. Norris Tony, speak to your girl Marcella. Be a boss, not a bossy bit. Don't tell the people, tell the people. Everyone, all the content creators that's on my live, on my chest, thank you so much for joining. Please, guys, subscribe to their channels. Please like their videos. We're going to be touching bases on other things. The next live I want to do is about friends with benefits. What y'all think. Now, some of y'all are married. I know, but some of y'all are not married. I just want to know, what's your take on that? She said, you, Tina Turner. Yes, I just need Tina Turner money, right? Thank you, so Norris, no problem. Oh my God, check out Norris something. I just did not know he can drag like he drag. Oh my goodness. Like with the Love and Marriage and the different shows that come on. That's what I mean about dragging, not dragging other CCs, okay, guys? But again, guys, things have been happening so much here in this country, period, guys. Check the news. It's been really bad. But I love you guys so much. Thank you. She said you always work on love. Thank you, Be a Boss, Not a Boss. Check her out, please. Oh, my God. Her videos be hilarious. They do this editing. I don't know how to do the editing. All you're going to do is see me and my big old hair right here, okay, in front of this camera. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Thank you. And another glow. Guys, let's put some lip glosses in the chat before we roll out, right? Yes. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We will be touching on different topics as this one, and maybe I can, I'll tell y'all if I had if it relates to me or not, the different topics that we talk about. Okay, guys. She said, no, I don't think she feels guilty. They no, I don't think so either. Whiteboard, right. Lip glosses in the chats before we go, guys. I didn't play any good night, Jam. I didn't play any music today because, guys, I was just not feeling the music when I was writing up this content. Okay, I was like, oh hell no, I can't listen to the music on this one. But I love y'all. I thank y'all. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And the next live is going to be Friends with Benefits. Thank you. Thank you so much, Valerie. Take care. Starbucks, y'all. Take care. I love y'all. God bless y'all. See y'all mañana. Peace out. Look, I got to go with, got to kind of procrastinate a little bit, try to, ride it. All right, y'all. Here we are. Bye. Love y'all. Bye.